Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Kiwoon Learning. My name is Caleb, and today we'll be going over just everything. Main indexes we'll be covering are SPY and QQQ, of course, with the larger index stocks like Apple and Tesla, especially with Tesla coming up on their split this Thursday, August 25th. I believe that Tesla's going to have a lot of volatility heading into these next few days, and especially after a day like yesterday where we kind of just had a big move down on Tesla, and then kind of just chopped through our way. It should be quite interesting, I'll be honest. Um, we may just need to see a slight pullback on Tesla to yesterday's highs, to what I like to call relatively just a straight uptrend into that break. This uptrend kind of peaked over here at 871.93, and this is almost where pre-market lows were at as well. Again, pre-market lows, all these really are just kind of trading on ECNs, electronics, devices that can only happen with certain traders. And while it usually doesn't mean technically much, what we do know is that we're going to have some kind of support and resistance that's going to be built during these times. So yeah, this is what we're kind of just waiting for right now. On the longer term charts, I do have an algo built out that is telling me to go long today. However, we're just going to kind of see how that plays out. But yeah. We got roughly about 12 more minutes till market open here. But yeah, right now big levels that we're going to be watching on in terms of support and resistance on SPY are mostly just going to be the pre-market low of roughly 412.50. The reason why this is big low is because also this is where SPY tapped off of yesterday, almost for like a double bounce. If we can get down to these levels again, I actually really like going long here. And again, going long just means I'm going to be buying calls or betting on the future that SPY or whatever will also be going up in the future as well. So yeah, something that's also pointing towards this is that when I go out on a longer term chart like the 1 day or 4 hour, it does seem like we're getting into this slightly oversold area. Down here, down below, not sure how easy this is to see, but these are called stochastics down here, and these just crossed over in the oversold area. Again, while this is not a huge confirmation, this is at least something. Also, within the last 16, 18, or 20 hours or so, gotten a lot of buy signals from the Bollinger Bands as well. So it's kind of pairing in not only the momentum, but also the just math towards it. What Bollinger Bands are, they're really just standard deviations off of the midlines that whatever stock or security makes. And right now we're getting into this oversold area, which again just means that there's probable upside in the near future. But yeah, it's kind of what we're waiting for. And we're gonna kind of just grind through today. Most likely speaking, we'll probably get a retest back up to 415.48, which was, I think, where we made some resistance yesterday after we broke through its very large trend line. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for right now. So yeah, other big levels to be looking at right now for Tesla are going to be the 881s, and then to the downside 850. Again, if you guys don't know much about just regular support and resistance, something super basic to take off of it is just psychological levels, and those could be literally on every single dollar, but typically with larger, like actual stock wise, in terms of value per share, like Tesla, like up in the 800s and 900s. This typically tends to be more on like the $10 or even on the $50. So automatically, even without even really looking at it, we kind of know that Tesla at the 850 level will be a large level for them to break through. Again, if they can do that, then we want puts or betting to the downside to happen. However, yeah, this is kind of just something that we need to see for now. But yeah, Other big ones, yeah. I tend to only really trade Tesla, QQ, SPY, and SPX. But also, I like looking at Nvidia and AMD as well, just because we're able to catch some relatively nice moves here and there. I do have potential puts under 169.57 here, which looks to be very close, or just right above what pre-market lows were. This is a pretty large level for them, so I think if Nvidia doesn't really hold this level after the first few minutes of market open, we do see relative downside in the market for Nvidia here. But yeah. Amazon puts. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So for Amazon, the large levels I have are 132.92, 132.92, which is right about here. We can get 5-minute close under here, 132.92. I really like Amazon puts as well here. One of the large reasons for this is, once again, as Stephen Seven was kind of saying in the chat there, we have like a very large move down on Amazon, and I say rather continuous, a large move down. Although we've had some days it's been relatively stagnant, it's kind of in the books that we're going to be having a large move, at least relatively soon speaking. Yesterday the move with the over market was quite large. And then Amazon, you're getting around like a $3 move, so about a 1% swing, 1 to 2% swing. But I really do think that Amazon is going to break out to one side or the other relatively soon. And this may prove to be the move here. If we can get this break under 132.92 here, or a move above 134.25 is where some of the people I know have levels to the upside. 134.25. Yeah, just about there. If we can hold these levels, that'll be great. But once again, to break above or under, we're gonna need some solid volume. And let's actually expand to the 1-day chart on Amazon. As I was kind of talking about before, big things to kind of note when you're breaking through high resistance and or support. You want to see that high increasing volume at the very least. And as we can kind of see here, when Amazon broke down out of this like double bottom kind of looking thing, and even trying to go for a triple bottom, volume was increasing up towards that date, and then they hit that breakthrough, and then they kept selling off through this. Right now, the volume looks very, very weak. Kind of just leading me to believe that we're going to just chop sideways for a little bit. We might range trade between like 133 up to potentially 143 for some time, but that's really all we're kind of seeing as of right now. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of looking at for Amazon. Just about 5 more minutes till market open. And yeah, I guess we shall see what's going to happen. I believe everything is slight move down pre-market. So things should be interesting, especially with such a red day that we had yesterday. I believe Nasdaq was down nearly 2.5 points, percentage points, and then SPY was down maybe 1.5%-ish. So once again, when you have those big sell-off days, you don't tend to have continual like one-way movements. So my guess is this open, these first 15 minutes of open, it's gonna be relatively choppy. I don't typically like trading as soon as market opens here, but once again, we'll kind of see what happens. But yeah. My guess is that SPY is most likely gonna open with just a slight like pop, very quick, kind of sell off, keep moving down, and then maybe bottom out around the 712 area, and then try to head higher is my guess. Reason why I believe that, again, I was saying before why spot is going to move to the upside here. So, well, A, on the longer term charts, it does look like the selling was kind of strong, but it wasn't necessarily on tons of volume. So it kind of just, again, proves me to believe that we're going to see some kind of upside here. But yeah, we're going to need solid volume off of this open to keep moving higher here. But yeah, I guess we'll see. What other stuff is going on this week? Okay, so some of the other stuff just in terms of news is kind of going on. US adding 7 China-related entities, citing US national security issues to entity list. So probably not great for stocks like Alibaba. Also, US retail sales up 13.5% by the weekend from August 20th, year over year. So again, good for those retail stocks like Arrow, Urban Outfitters, Lululemon. Again, while a lot of their sales rely on online now, we do see brick and mortar and retail stores kind of coming back and starting to be a little more lively than they were before. So, yeah. Also, there is a lot of just overall stuff happening today, I believe, in terms of just like the U.S. agenda. 9:45 a.m. Eastern. There's August preliminary S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. So just a lot of global stuff in terms of how the U.S. is performing year over year. Also home sales, so this will affect kind of, just the overall housing market, as well as later in the day we have the 2-year Treasury note auction, which happens at 1 p.m. And yeah, it's not anything big, but some stuff that could potentially change and certainly swing some things out here at open. But yeah, what else is going on here? Oh, Twitter. Damn. Twitter down 4.5% pre-market. Kind of big here, actually. I believe it has something to do with their cybersecurity. Their cybersecurity being that, oh yeah, here's the open here. I believe some of their passwords got leaked and things like that, and so yeah, this doesn't look like that big a move, but according, yeah, it's about 4%, 3.5% or so. Yeah, so relatively large moves there on Twitter for sure. But yeah, okay, so let's kind of see what SPY is doing right now. We get this open here. Yeah, I was kind of assumed we kind of get that big move up after whatever pre-market was. Again, we're kind of just looking for information right now. One of the most important things when you kind of are trading is understanding exactly what data is being shown and how you can kind of use that with other indicators like volume and things like that. A lot of stuff that you see with traders is that, sometimes a lot of mistakes that traders will make is that your confirmation will be a little bit too early, and you'll essentially just try to get in without actual full confirmation. But yeah, one thing that we really need to see is the candle closes on the minute, because really anything can happen within those last 15-30 seconds. Also, some other news: Elon Musk legal team has subpoenaed Peter Mudge-Zacko, Twitter's former head of security. It's according to CNN. So yeah, stuff going between Twitter and Elon Musk there. But yeah, first 2 candles seem pretty choppy here. Not really trying to look to enter anything just yet. But yeah, we do get a relatively decent, not the best, but relatively decent first candle in terms of volume here. Again, when I'm looking at volume, it's probably pretty small on stream, but it's really just in the top left up here. Guessing we get this move back up to this 413.24. Yeah, it definitely looks like we're getting some sellers up here. Trying to push SPY down for a little bit for sure. But yeah, we shall see. Yeah, once again, relatively decent move up here on SPY. We are moving up to what I believe is the 100 EMA here on SPY. If you turn on the before and after market hours, once again, kind of just relaying that it's kind of decent level support and resistance here. But yeah, we'll kind of be seeing what SPY does. SPY does seem to be tearing up here, which is relatively surprising. Not necessarily something we were expecting, but yeah, I believe a lot of people are trying to go long here. I'm gonna probably be waiting for an entry if I want to see calls. I really thought we were gonna have some kind of pullback here. I guess I was wrong, but I mean, hey, I guess we're not that far in just yet. But yeah, we shall see. That is for sure. Yeah, so kind of just wait in here right now. Yeah, I guess not terribly surprising open once again, but yeah, definitely still just waiting. Yeah, I think a lot of people are trying to go long buy calls right now. I don't know. I think we're gonna have just a slight pullback before we go up and run here. Again, while I am very bullish today, I want to see some kind of retest back down this 413 before I go calls. Again, I'm maybe just letting this run away from me, but I'm completely fine with that as of right now. Again, first 15 minutes, it's hard to make a position just because of how easily things flush. Also, when we look at like the 5-minute, for example, we get this big candle, but again, we kind of just need to see. We got 20 more seconds till candle close. Kind of just need to wait and see how this candle closes here. Is the main thing. But yeah, we shall see here. Yeah, on Amazon here, it seemed to be holding the 9 relatively well. But yeah, also I believe that is Tree. Tree, just by the way, audio will be on the stream, I believe. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't necessarily know how loud it is on stream, just because I kind of just tested it in a recording with David, but I didn't actually hear how loud it is on stream. But yeah, that's all I kind of really know for now. But yeah. Okay, SPY just tearing up here, which is relatively surprising, I think. I'm definitely super bullish today, by the way, Tree. What is it? I was on my 4-hour algo, around 82% accuracy, and it gave about like 4 buy signals on like the last 16 hours. So yeah.
Whoa.
Also, stochastics crossing over as well as Bollinger Bands, completely oversold. So I want to enter calls sometime soon, but again, it kind of just seems like I don't want to get completely flushed out, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of stuff going to the upside. Should've just bought calls at open, just held those.
Dang, Ape is up 15%.
Really? Ape is up 15%? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
Yeah, adding calls this early is kind of scary.
It definitely is, but
I think I'll add one.
thinking about right now too. It's just like I don't think I've gotten that many signals in a row, plus stochastics crossing over at the same time in the oversold area. So again, that doesn't really mean much because we also had like really relatively red day yesterday. And with strong moves down, it's pretty hard to have a strong move back in the opposite direction. But yeah, I guess we'll kind of just wait and see. But yeah, I'm really late calls right now, I will not lie. I guess we will wait and see. Potential entry if SPY moves back to like the 9 EMA, in theory.
We'll wait a bit, so.
Yeah, I probably should as well.
This would be the entry, right?
Yeah, this would be the entry. This would be the entry. Just looking at SPX 4170s for 3.6. Slight breakthrough on the 9, but we'll see how the candle closes, I guess. Oof. I'm back down. We're 1324. On increasing volume too, actually.
This is a flush.
Potentially. 15 minute? How much more time we got? Another 5 minutes on the 15 minute? Damn.
Guess we waited.
Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely. This is why you wait. But this 41324 area was 25-ish. It's holding pretty good levels.
Alright, I might buy one here.
Do I buy is the question. Is the question of the day.
I'm gonna wait a bit.
See, like here I don't have anything till 41254. That's the only problem I have. And that was just a 5-minute close too. Man. I don't know how I feel about this. Not just yet, at least. Okay. Also, I know Brandon. Also David. Yeah. This 41325. It looks like there's a lot of sellers here, Tree.
Yeah.
Oh, but I so want calls. But there's nothing. There's no support here.
Yeah, probably 412.63.
Yeah, I'm just looking to target pre-market lows. Oh, but those long signals look so nice though, Trey. I really want to believe that today goes green.
Sometimes you just gotta take a risk. For the biscuit.
True. But also, I don't want to completely zero this. Oh my goodness, please pull back just a little bit more. Do you have anything here, Trey?
I don't. It's I guess the 9 on the 5-minute. Do you leave a pre-market on?
Yeah.
Okay.
It helps with algo data, actually. because you're able to, like, trend is just like, rather than having gigantic gaps, trend is better, because you can actually see some kind of data between. Much more time to 15 minute, 2.5 minutes. Also, this is also like a prime example of what a flush kind of looks like here. Kind of get the move really early in the market, all the way up to nearly 414 maybe, and we get a huge pushback down. If you're in calls there, you're probably easily losing like 50%, maybe 40% if you're in like SPX, but even in SPY calls, that's probably 20% easily that you'd be losing. And as I kind of drew out from earlier, kind of wanted that pop up, pop down, and so like slightly choppy move, moving higher is my guess. Again, I don't know exactly how well this will play out, but it's kind of what I just imagined for right now. Thesis hasn't really changed too much yet. But yeah. Another minute and 15 for 15-minute candles, but yeah, Tree, look at that 15-minute candle though. On SPY, what a flush.
Oh, dude, that's bad.
The pre-market lows here, if you were targeting calls, I guess.
Ooh.
That doesn't look great. I do get a long signal with Bollingers though. This was the entry tree.
Is it?
Imagine. No, this is so hard to enter on. You still have stochastic
Yeah.
swelling here. You're not both in the oversold. Volume is choppy as hell. This would be really hard to go calls. But I mean, I guess we've seen time and time again my algo just being really weird, but I don't know. This is so hard to go calls here. I don't
That
think.
looks crazy.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's that break. Jeez, 15 seconds till close here. Oh, we did tap yesterday's lows. Do we break is the question though? Sitting just at yesterday's lows. If we go under, I mean, oh my
Ooh,
goodness. Trey, we should have gone calls. I told you.
Dude, what is that?
Yeah, that is nasty. I guess I should have just went with the algo. That's probably
And it
easy,
pulled
like
right back down.
30%. But yeah, that's really nasty, actually. It's really, really nasty, actually.
It's increasing volume though.
Yeah, volume is increasing.
Ah.
Maybe this is the entry tree.
That's...
How I so want calls.
I picked up 2.
It's fair.
I should probably sell, huh? I'm at 25%. Oh, what to do, what to do.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh. Hi, David.
Hi.
Come on, Spy, just move up, please. SPY, keep coming up.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Come on,
I'm
keep
at
coming.
30%,
I'm at 25 here.
40%. I
30,
will move my stop.
31% here on SPY, or SPX technically, but oh come on, keep going. Are you in SPX right now, Trey? Or
I
SPY?
buy SPX, yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're psychopaths.
I got the 4180s.
I got the 4160s. Oh my god, this is going crazy. My god.
Yeah, I'm up
Up
70%.
nearly 70% right now.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Okay, setting my stop for 50%. I'm taking 50% and running. SPY, just tear up, please. Oh my god. SPY, keep going up. This is insane. I'm at 80%. 85%. Come on. Just come
Brandon
up.
asked, how do you see if you bought it or not? It's a good question.
Oh, this because I have this on TradingView run. I don't stream my actual accounts with like my TD account, just because, well, A, that's kind of some security stuff if I accidentally leak some stuff. And B, I guess I'll try to say it loud, but yeah, sorry. I guess there wasn't a direct way to see if.
Maybe we can find a way. Maybe like there's a way we can put it on the stream, like
Potentially.
what your position is.
Alright, I'm all out for 100%.
Yeah.
I sold one.
75% right now.
I sold one at 70 and I sold the other one for 100.
Nice.
Cause I got two of them.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Yeah, get it now. 75%. I'll take it. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad, you know.
But yeah, Brandon, unfortunately, actually seeing if I want or not, that's kind of... You're probably right, there probably is a way, but...
We can look into it.
Yeah, we can probably look into it. Oh, and SPY just keeps tearing. That breaks through today's highs as well.
Oh, kill. We should have.
Contracts are now 120%.
Hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, hindsight is 2020, but it's okay. That was also a perfect trade tree. I don't...
That was like the flush.
Yeah, that was a perfect flush on the 15 minute. Yeah. Also again... Wait, did that actually just follow?
I want to see where my
you can kind of see...
contracts
Tree, I
are at. Oh
even
my
did...
god,
What's up?
I would have been at 145%.
I think about
Oh
150 for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my contracts at $1 each.
I got my contracts at 3.8 each, and they're at 7.9 right now.
Jesus.
But yeah, that was a solid trade. But David, if you looked at the stream, do you remember when I did the pathing of what today will look like?
Yeah, it's followed almost.
It literally just, it did exactly that. It came up, popped up, flushed out, and then popped even
Yeah.
higher.
Is it like a
Oh my
typical
gosh.
pattern for a flush? Like,
Yeah,
whenever you see a
yeah.
flush, do you think it follows that pattern majority of the time?
And not like, yeah, majority of the time I probably say yes. It's just because, again, you have to see what kind of happened previous day. Previous day we had basically one-way movement the entire day and kind of just chops a little bit, right? But today, like during the pre-market, we didn't necessarily move that much. It's pretty stagnant, so it means the open is probably gonna be relatively volatile. And then so what I mean by like the flushes and stuff, again, I know
It's a huge candle that just goes straight up and straight down.
kind of like that. So you'll get a huge wick on the 15 minute, kind of just showing that you have retail buyers, so people with slightly less experience that want to buy off calls. Again, this goes the same to the downside as well for puts, but people that want to buy all those up, they'll keep buying it up, and then when they do that, you'll get a lot of the people with lots and lots of money. They'll be like, screw this, we want to push it down, and they'll completely sell it off. And when they sell that off, that's where you kind of just try to find some kind of support areas. And luckily, I was selling trade this when we were both entering the trade. I was getting buy signals on the 1 minute chart, as well as the fact that on the 4 hour chart, I was getting buy signals all over the place. Um, so I love that trade. But yeah, it just
Even like on the 1 minute, the green candle that pushed back up was like high volume.
yeah, and so that was like another thing I was saying, like David, if you look at the volume comparatively speaking, we opened up with good volume again, but then we dropped down very quick, right? So low volume, we were making a move up, which shouldn't really be typical. Then we made that move down again, not much volume, but as Tree pointed out, huge volume. Like we match opening volume with that one candle, and that kind of just pushed SPY higher and higher here. But yeah, jeez. What a trade though. Yeah, very. It was definitely a nervous trade for sure because like.
That's
It's
like randomly.
Yeah, cause like you had to be looking at yesterday's lows for that bounce, or else you wouldn't have called that at all. Cause you would have just saw that we broke pre-market lows with a relatively decent candle on okay volume. But yeah, that's why it's important to look at previous days as well.
And then do you have TradingView Premium?
I do not have TradingView Premium right now, but I think I'll be getting it soon because I think when we start posting like the shorts and stuff, I think what Woojin can do is he can do like half and half. So like it's like my camera like on like the top half, and then he shows the chart in the bottom half, and he can kind of edit the two together. Like whether if it's I'm streaming or I want to do like replays of stuff, I can do that with Premium. But
And then another thing,
Yep.
wait, so you don't have Premium, but how do you have so many indicators?
Oh, because so I wanted to get away with using multiple indicators with only using one. So in my Bollinger code, David, I
Oh,
I
you
included
added a bunch of them.
EMAs. Exactly.
That's so cool. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so smart though. What the hell?
Thank you. But yeah, so that way I don't have to use another indicator on.
I know.
Just
I see what you're saying.
email.
That is so sick. Can you share that code with me?
Yeah, I will. Do you mind if I
Thank
do it
you.
after the stream? And
Yeah, absolutely. I don't expect you to do it right now.
Okay. But yeah, that's kind of how I did
That's so, dude. That is so smart. Actually, that is. That's
it.
crazy.
But yeah.
Tree, do you use TradingView as well?
No, I just use the Weeble one. It's not too
Really?
bad.
No, dude.
Yeah.
That thing is so hard to use.
Is it?
For me, it is. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
I just got used to it.
You did? Okay.
Cause I don't know like anything on TradingView. I mean, I have one, but I don't use it, so that one's hard for me.
Maybe you should show me. Like, just like stream it one day so I can see like what you're doing. Cause for me,
Yeah.
like, I'm doing everything wrong. Like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
But like Weeble is like the UI is nice, but yeah, for beginners, there's definitely like a learning curve. I think,
For sure.
as it is with anything. But also, Tree 3.9 entry contract. It's at 8.2 now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, you could re-enter like down there when it was at the 9 and the previous high. I would have been
Yeah,
a quick scalp.
that's true.
But-
You could have re-entered, but that's a hard one to re-enter on because you're getting decreasing volume there as well. So the thoughts that we're going to be pushing higher here is rather unlikely unless we get like a huge engulfing candle.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of was just like too shaky about it because I think we're probably going to drop for a minute here. But yeah. I just love that this pathing played out, like, not like perfectly, but like just the idea of it, that we get the pop up, flush out, and then come up here. That was really good, actually. Yeah. Very clean.
Alright, check this out.
Wait, what's up?
We go.
Okay, bye, David.
Look.
Thank you. exposed. Um, but yeah, trade. That was a really solid trade, actually. That was like the
Yeah.
first trade in a while. I felt like not like maybe solid on the actual entry, but after I saw the first few candles, I felt really comfortable like sitting in it.
Yeah.
Also, being
Pulled
automatically
low
up
too
on
early.
SPX is really nice.
That was scary though. to
Oh my
enter on that.
goodness, tree my small port right now. It's up 25% on that single trade.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy. I'm up only 13%.
that's not bad at all. But your small port's probably larger than mine, so yeah. Percentage wise, at least.
What to do now?
It is a good question. Now I guess we just wait for the next setup. Coming back down to the highs here should be relatively interesting.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna chop for an hour.
An hour?
Or like 30 minutes.
That'd be a
I've
long
noticed like
chop.
it takes like an hour from open.
Yesterday we got the really solid move though, within the first hour, though, no? Or 30 minutes.
I'm probably just remembering last week, because at open it would just chop around and then just move up.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, because like this week, I think, other than August 17th. Whoa, wait, that was last week, right? Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, this week so far we've had solid moves at open, but yeah, last week is definitely a lot more choppy. But yeah, that was a solid trade, but what else is kind of going on in the real market here? You got anything right now, Trey, going on?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at AMD. Let's take a look at Amazon, actually. Yeah, Amazon pretty much same movement as SPY here. Get them move up, break highs as well. Kind of selling off right now. Sorry. But yeah. This is really solid. This is really solid for sure.
What is QQQ doing?
Oh yeah. So KQQ
QQQ looks...
KQ basically looks dead similar to SPY here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the 5 minutes at the 200. So I guess if it breaks that, might go higher.
Oh yeah, that's 200 here. Big levels for KQ here. Good SPY again. SPY, is this the 100 that we're at? On the 5 minute?
No, it's farther than from the 200 than QQQ.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is that 21 entry on SPY right now? On the 5 minute?
Oh yeah, that's 21. Okay, I got you. Then what is this green line I have? Is this the 50? This is the only problem with like encoding your own EMAs into like a single indicator. I don't know which EMA this is. It's something, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's something right here on SPY.
That one was the 21, I think.
Okay, makes sense.
Or is that the 20 SMA from the Bollingers?
That might be probably right.
Bless you.
Thank you. So I think people are starting to look at Roblox here.
Roblox.
Yeah, Roblox here. We're sitting at, this is the 200 on the 5 minute too, right?
Well, yeah, I tapped it. So the 200 is below the
Yeah.
candles right now.
Wait, 200 is below the candles?
On the 5 minutes.
Then what is this orange line? This is 250 then. I don't know. I need to go look at the EMAs again. But yeah, I think people are targeting 42 calls here. So basically on the money calls. 42 calls on Roblox, 8/26 expiration, so this Friday. I want to give you better reasoning on why, but but jeez, Roblox had like an entire week just straight down. That's rough. I think this is earnings, yeah. Earnings get the huge move down. High volume day after earnings. Low volume, increasing volume, increasing volume, increasing volume into today. I don't know, yeah, I don't know exactly what TA is on Roblox, but I just know that people were trying to target it. I could probably look at it from a slightly larger scale. Yeah, Trey, I definitely wasn't expecting to hit that big of a move this early. I'll tell you that much.
Sometimes you just gotta believe, you know?
Yes, sometimes you just gotta believe.
Oh, I don't know. Roblox is like. Oh, actually, never mind.
I don't know why Roblox is being targeted actually. Maybe we're coming to bottom bowling around the day chart. But other than that, yeah, Roblox is kind of weird actually. Not entirely sure. Just some other news. Lawmakers investigating Twitter security, chiefs whistleblower allegations. So it's just with Twitter. I think Twitter was down like 4.5% or something pre-market. Were they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're down really big pre-market. They're making higher lows here though, at least. So not terrible. Maybe march back up. Also, some other stuff. Oh geez. Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index, -8 versus -2 was the expectation. U.S. new home sales -12.6%. Consensus 574,000. And then oil prices extend gains. U.S. crude futures up $3 a barrel to session high of 93.38 a barrel. So yeah, just some other news going on. But yeah, oh, I haven't checked how Tesla was doing today. Ooh, yeah, I was just talking about before this. The pre-market low here, this 871.80. Tesla strong break after first few kind of shaking candles here. And it looks like the 5-minute chart will be slightly better for Tesla here today. Just because on the 1 minute, this is like the pre-market low here at 871.70, and we're making like a lot of moves kind of just in between it. So when you're making a lot of moves between support or resistance, you usually want to expand the time frame, just because the candles look slightly better in terms of trying to analyze where exactly Tesla may or may not bounce here. But yeah. Ooh, oh yeah, there's something going on with Chinese stocks like NEO, Alibaba today. Alibaba large flush out of the gates today. 89 all the way down to 86. What is that? 89, 86, 3.5% move maybe. Yeah, pretty big actually from yesterday. Oh, other news. U.S. Treasury 10-year yields extending fall after U.S. home sales data last down 2 BPS at 3%. 2-year yields fall. Sorry, last at 3.2554%. So down roughly 0.2% is what it's looking like. There also is like crossovers that we get within like 2-year Treasury. Yeah, this is 2-year. Trying to get the 2-year, 10-year spread. Does Y charts have it free is the question? Yeah. Okay, so the actual invert went on July 5th. And also what this is kind of just describing here is just the difference between the 10-year treasury rate and the 2-year treasury rate. Jeez, I can't speak. Zero, so this middle line right here, what it's kind of describing is just a flattening yield curve. And basically every time that this has went negative, and negative like this, it's predicted every recession between 1955 and 1918, kind of just highlighted here in Y charts. But it usually occurs roughly 6 to 24 months after this rate kind of hits, and it kind of just went lower today off of basis of some data here. But again, the reason why this is quite important is that this kind of happened back in July, so the expectation is by December or potentially later next year that we do revert into some kind of recession. Again, while recessions will kind of be bad in the short term, it's going to be like a lot of time for a lot of people to go in and buy as well. However, again, we do kind of need to remember that SPY is coming off of, and just the entire market still coming off of kind of a high, off of whatever COVID lows were. We did recover relatively quick, a lot quicker than you've basically ever seen in history, so I think that's also why some people are predicting we get a slight move lower here on the overall markets within the next upcoming year or so. But yeah. Also, SPY is breaking into new highs here, which is kind of interesting. Also, 3.9 entry, currently at 9 now on SPY. So about 2.5x.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, it's okay. To get this top down though.
It is breaking over the 21
Yeah.
on the daily chart.
Maybe potential ascending wedge, maybe? On SPY here. But
Oh, I was gonna buy the puts. I meant the calls. I was too scared though.
yeah, potential ascending wedge here on SPY that we're kind of paying attention to. Definitely making some trends here, that's what I'll say. Definitely moving up, that is one thing, but potential another entry if we can get out to like the 414 flat area on SPY. I think if we break here, I won't be super confident just because we don't necessarily have the volume. I think we slightly sell off just for a little bit. Get down here, maybe pop back up real quick, and then move down. It's kind of expectation. Looks like we're slightly breaking higher though, which is not terrible because I guess in theory this trend line could be moved slightly higher here. Up to like the upper actual candles here. So up to there maybe. But yeah, if we get a break above this upper trend line, yeah, not terribly confident we moved terribly much higher just because it's the same before. 415.68, big level here on SPY. We're running into a lot of resistance levels from previous days. So I guess we'll see, but that was a lot of volume on the last candle though. So maybe potentially we break out here. Really feel like we pull back here. I don't know. Maybe we don't. We'll see.
Oh, the 5 minutes funny. It's like
On SPY?
one, yeah, 2 red, 2 green, 2 red, 2 green.
I mean,
It
hey.
should be 2 red, right?
Yeah, that is true. We just need to end this one green. 2.5 minutes. In theory, yeah.
Dang, Ape is up almost 20%.
Ape is up almost 20% right now. Jeez.
Did you hear like how much Jason got?
That's like stupid. I don't know. That
Uh, I didn't even think it would. I thought it would open like at $1 or something.
yeah, like the fact that it opened so high is kind of insane. You said it opened at what, $6?
Let me see. I think it was. Let's see. Yeah, like $6, $7. It went all the way to 10 in like 5 minutes.
That's insane. And you said that was like what, 30 grand?
Well, if it was at 10, it would have been like 60
Oh,
ish, like
oh
almost
my
60. Yeah.
goodness. And that's not even options, that's just the actual stock, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's insanity right there. I won't lie.
I should probably tell him it's up 20%.
Wait, he hasn't sold?
No, he's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is.
Okay, let's see how much it would be right now. So 5 times 7. Like, actually, wait, how much does he have? Yeah, no, he has 5,000. So he'd have 35K right now.
35K?
Yeah, and even if he sells his ape, it doesn't really affect his AMC. Because he'll still have his AMC.
Yeah, that, my friend, is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Alright, 5 minute
Super
candle close here.
crazy.
Yeah. 5 minute candle close here on SPY. Please move down so you can give me a better entry. That's what I'm hoping for here. Yeah, that's really what I'm waiting for. If we can get this move down on SPY, I really like this re-entry. Again, like 414.30 maybe. But that's another dollar move down. I don't know if we're gonna get it. It does look like we're like consolidating at this 415.26 area though, which is kind of interesting. Not something that you'd necessarily expect right here, but I guess we'll see. We want this move down to not be sharp, kind of just like trickle down type thing. Reason for this is that when you get sharp moves down, a lot of time they can retrace either too quick for you to get like even your buy-in and not get filled, or you may just completely crash through this bottom trend line. I guess not official trend line yet because we haven't made 3 touches, but yeah, just something we want to be careful of when we're seeing this consolidation here. Because once again, as I talked about before, in yesterday's stream I think, Bollinger Bands, the more they consolidate and they tighten, kind of like here, higher probability there is of potential breakout. It's one side or the other. Once again, Bollinger Bands are relatively spread right now, but if we keep moving like this for the next few minutes, Bollinger Bands are definitely going to tighten here. So, yeah, just something to be aware of. SPY trading within literally like 20 cents for the last 5 minutes, kind of looks like. 5 minute, another 2.5 minutes to go. According to Tree's theory, we need another 2 red candles, so. Yeah.
No, don't listen to my theory.
No, it's okay. I think your theory might come true. We need to break through the 9 here, though, is the only thing. But yeah, it is rather interesting here, though. I don't know. This is really, really tight though. We usually don't get this consolidation until about another hour, hour and a half later. Also, kind of fun fact is that the reason why trading a lot of it happens in the morning, and you see a lot of movement in the morning, is, well, A, traders are kind of up and kind of ready for it, and also B, by the time it gets to midday, it's around 11 to 12 Eastern, movement doesn't necessarily go to a standstill, but it definitely gets a little bit quieter, just because traders usually go out and eat lunch around that time, so yeah, movement tends to slow down just a little bit because of that. But yeah, potential red close on the 5-minute though, Tree.
Yeah. You see one more?
Yeah, just need one more. And not retrace all the way back up to the bottom upper trend line. But yeah. We shall see, we shall see. Yeah, right now we're just kind of tightening. Waiting for the entry on SPY. Let's see what QQQ is doing. It's doing anything more interesting. Nope. Pretty much the same. Except, I think QQQ's upper trend line is definitely stronger here. Which seems to be, I don't know, something we've seen time and time again. Also, QQQ is like a lot tighter, by the way, Tree.
Yeah, I see it. It's following the top trend line better.
It is, definitely. But yeah, QQQ definitely very... looks like it's gonna make a move soon.
Ascending wedges are bearish, no?
Yeah, ascending wedges are bearish, correct. And then descending are the opposite, so... yeah. Yeah, Tree, I was thinking about it, those are like mouse pads that have like everything, you know, all the pattern stuff. Maybe I'll just get one of those so I can just look down every time I need a
Oh,
pattern.
they have those?
Yeah, it's like a gigantic, like, mousepad too. It's like, I think it was like 31 by like 15 inches maybe. So, not bad at all.
They're probably like, what, 20 bucks? 30
No, it's so expensive. I searched all the price, I was like, nah, never mind. I think but it was actually like a nice mousepad too, but it was like a $90 mousepad, which is like more expensive than like top tier gaming mousepads, so I was like, alright, never mind. But yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I really want to go a little bit lower here on QQQ and SPY. Don't know if we'll get it though. What's the 5-minute close looking like? Ooh, very green. Still got another 4 minutes, I guess, though. Yeah, because this is ascending, I guess price targets are continually moving up, but trying to enter puts if we get a big bearish engulfing candle. Also, engulfing are just like these big bodies of candles. You really want to see these when you break support or resistance levels. Do we have like an example today? Yeah, one of them was like an example for this one, except I guess it kind of failed. You want to see this kind of candle on like this kind of support or resistance here. But yeah, the reason why you want to have that and not just like a slight move above is because you can get very easily rejected on those types of levels. Engulfing also gives you a little bit more confirmation and going one way or the other. But yeah, you want to see these big bodies of candles on those breaks, and then that's when you also want to continue to kind of look at indicators, whether it's volume or stochastics or whatever it is. You want to kind of pair that in with something kind of moving to one side or the other. That's how you kind of make entries to go along there. But yeah. Also, we haven't seen it terribly much, but like recently. But last week, we saw a lot of the big breaks on candles. Or maybe like a drawing tool. Drawing tool would be nice, actually. I don't know if there's a drawing tool. There probably is somewhere. I just don't know how to do it yet. But here, I'll just do it with rectangles. So I want to see like that. Okay, I know it's purple, but I'll change it to like green or something. Or not that. There. Okay, so let's say this is like a candle, for example. And let's say this is like a, let's say, hold on. This is the pathing up to it, right? So let's say we get like a break and we're getting up to like here, right? You want to see like this big candle coming above it and not just like a small candle kind of like that. Reason, again, you want to see this large engulfing candle here, and then this is where you'll probably continue to try to either move higher or get chopped. Also, again, this is why I was saying before, we haven't seen this in a while, but usually when you do get this break above, you will get a slight move above like this, but then you'll come back and retest this level, and then you'll move higher than what previous highs were. Again, this all kind of has to deal with the idea of trapping. The idea with trapping is that you'll get people with a lot more money and a lot more experience to kind of essentially make money off of people with less experience, right? Because when you see this coming into highs, a lot of people want to see this break and they want to get calls right here, or if they want a confirmation, they get it here, right? So sometimes it's a little too delayed to the fact that, yeah, you may get like 10% here, but most traders with right risk to reward ratios, they probably want it to get a little bit higher to 25, 30, 35% type of thing. Again, depending on how much money, but smaller traders I'm typically talking about. But yeah, so they'll typically hold on to it, and they'll even wait till they get to break even and even set a stop loss lower, and they'll probably lose a lot of money on this way. And yes, you should be very dedicated to whatever your stops are and keep it to those levels, but again, people like exiting trades relatively early, especially if they're down or if they're red, because, well, psychologically that's kind of how it happens a lot. But yeah, you usually want to get down to the level. This is where you want to enter again, potentially. Again, if this thing just completely runs out in front of you, that's whatever, the trade that you just missed, right? But better to be missing a trade than going red. So yeah, that's what you'll kind of see from time to time. Also, tree, we are definitely looking to complete this ascending wedge here.
Yeah, I just touched the bottom for me.
This looks very, very good. Again, ascending wedges, they're bearish, meaning that the probable is that we're going to move to the downside. But once again, we can't discount what's been happening to the upside either. This has been a quite strong trend that we did try to break, but yeah, if this is a big red candle, this is talking before as like an engulfing candle, I do like puts to the downside here. We aren't really necessarily near support, at least not for around 60 cents on SPY. So yeah, big level here on SPY that we're trying to break on a big candle here, and that's what we're kind of waiting for. Also, is this the new? Yeah. Okay, so this is a new candle on the 5 minute. In theory, we wait for confirmation all the way for 5 minute close, but this is the first close out of this upper trend line that we're kind of been getting. Again, a lot of selling straight out of it. Most of the time, you'll see we'll be seeing the same things a lot of other traders see as well. So it's not very uncommon to see a lot of selling straight out of this candle. Definitely trying to target puts here though. Haven't entered just yet, but yeah, kind of just waiting for stuff to just slightly pull down or pull back into that range and then go with puts again is the idea. But yeah, I'm just kind of worried with the 5 minute close. We're still have another 3.5 minutes or so. Also, we have the 9 EMA, which once again, exponential moving average, kind of a level of support here. So kind of just waiting for a slight pullback, get it back to tap up there, and then potentially enter to move lower. Volume is definitely starting to increase. Yeah, lots of selling volume coming in here. A little bit of green though, a little bit of hope. But yeah, that is what we're paying attention to right now. Yeah, some green here. I I think I want to target, what, 4130, 4125 maybe? On SPX is the idea. But yeah, I don't know. This is also considered potentially like a pausing candle, so you'll get some buying before we get a very sharp sell-off here. Another potential entry here on SPX 4125s for roughly 4.1. Yeah.
Puts?
Potentially, yeah. 5 minute, what do we got left? Minute and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Tap the 9. I would like this upper retest on this trend line to enter puts, but yeah, it's kind of what we're waiting for right now. When did you invest in SPY again? When did I invest in SPY? Do you mean like trade SPY, Brennan? Like when did I enter that trade this morning? Because if it was the trade this morning, that would have been 13:44, so roughly 14 minutes into market open, so Central Time, 8:44 Eastern Time, 9:44, and yeah, right here I'm looking to enter puts again to the downside here, as I was talking about before. SPX 4125s at 4.1 was the entry for puts here. But yeah, want to see increasing selling volume. It looks pretty solid. Currently up 20% on this put here. To get a long signal on the Bollinger is getting slightly oversold. I think I may just try and scalp this for 15%, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about this move. Yeah. As long as this candle doesn't go completely above, I think I'm still okay holding this right now. But yeah. SPX, once again, my entry was at 4.1 for 425s. That was roughly 2.5 minutes ago. They're now roughly 5.1. So yeah, it's roughly 25% is what we're looking at here. But I think I might just put my stop for 15%. Slightly heavier position here for me. Because I thought you said you sold already. Yeah, because I thought. Oh yeah. So sorry, I was re-entering here. So before I had like a call that I wanted to the upside, so I sold it roughly around from bought here, sold here, and then I re-entered again for a put. So betting on the downside here instead of the upside like I did before. But yeah, kind of what I'm targeting right now. Yeah, I think I may just lock in 20%. Oh no, well that coughed up a little bit. Tree, do I just lock in my 10% or do I let this run out?
I don't know.
We're under the 9 here, so maybe I'll put it just slightly above the 9 on the 5 minute. Yeah.
Oh no. VWAP's right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably getting exited out here. This is right where my stop is. If we go any higher than that, I get stopped out, unfortunately. Any cent higher, I think I get stopped out. Yeah, and there it is. SPX exit only 5%, but hey, I guess could have been worse. Could have went red, but yeah, I guess sometimes that's where TA isn't the best. This break, again, once again, we didn't have like that big candle shooting through. We did have it after, but not on the actual break itself. Just maybe a little bit less confident on this actual move down. Not a very solid move down at all, but yeah, it's alright. We get a retest this bottom trend line coming up soon as well, so yeah, that's okay. There are worse trades to enter in on. But also, like, trade the algo today has been quite solid in 3 minute, 1 minute, calling the absolute bottom there on our first trade, and then again another buy signal 4 minutes ago, and you get 4 straight green candles. So yeah, this is pretty solid for sure. But yeah, definitely in the green today, but I guess I'm not trying to force trades here, but trade 1, put entry again off this bottom trend line, continuation.
I added one here.
Added 1 here, okay.
I might add another one if it touches it.
Okay.
But we will see. Yeah, I'm not like too confident in this one, but
Yeah, like I would have been more confident if we get back up to that trend line to enter puts. But I mean, hey, we are going a little red here. Oof,
yeah.
that's a good break. Another 30 seconds of candle close though. This would have to be a gigantic red candle to close like this.
The thing is, the volume's so shit.
Yes, yes it
I mean,
is.
I shouldn't say that. Huh? I gotta be PG.
It's fine. As long as YouTube doesn't strike us, we'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, very solid push down.
Yeah, I'm at like 30%.
Sheesh.
To sell or to not sell?
That is the question, yeah.
Oh, my stop to 20%.
Yeah, locking in 20 is not bad. I still think we get retest. Until we break this like very recent low, like in the last 5 minutes. Damn.
Okay, I'm moving it up to 40% now.
Yeah, cause the volume is terrible on this.
I know. It's bad.
Okay, tree lock in 40% here. What are you at like total right now? 45, 50?
It's at 60 now.
Sheesh.
Alright, I
Come
sold.
on.
It was getting close to VWAP, so I sold.
Good trade. Very good.
Oh, oh my lordy. Oh my lordy.
Oh, but damn, that really doesn't come to retest that bottom trend line there. I'm like quite surprised.
That went 100% for me.
Jeez. Power of leverage and SPX.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
actually
dude, these
crazy.
past
That's
2
100%.
days,
Past 2
these
days have
past
been
2
very
days have
solid.
been really good. Yeah.
Very, very solid for sure.
I think since yesterday, I'm probably like 8 for 8 now.
Sheesh.
Oh,
Very,
dude,
very
it's
good.
going lower. No, I'm glad I sold there, cause like you said, there was no volume and it's at VWAP.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too confident on this VWAP break at all.
Yeah.
But then again, yeah, it's good. At least there's some kind of TA happening here. Because, yeah. This move down doesn't necessarily make sense here. Reason for that is because, again, while trend lines aren't going to be completely exact, you're usually going to get a little bit closer than this. But
Oh, dude,
damn,
it's
we still
breaking.
move low. Maybe I'm just wrong. Everything learned is just wrong. But
No, you were right to the downside. I
yeah,
think we should have entered like as soon as it broke, I guess.
probably yeah. Because even theta wouldn't be that bad. It would just been like 10 minutes or whatever. But
Yeah.
whatever. Question is, does it break this lows? 2 seconds till end. Ooh, that's not what you want to see if you're sellers.
Yeah.
Also, what I kind of meant by that is, so this is like the recent low that we just had. A lot of this is kind of just like taking recent like local min and maxes. Kind of like if you learned in like Algebra 2, I guess. But yeah, you kind of want to take this low and create like another low support. So the fact that we closed slightly higher than this right here is not necessarily a great sign. But once again, somehow we're continuing to sell off on what looks to be close to zero volume. So this is just very surprising. I think we're gonna get puts are gonna be eaten up very quick here. That's my guess. Maybe not. I guess the macro TA on just the ascending triangle was, or ascending wedge was just it.
Oh, why didn't I hold?
Buy signal on the 1 minute though. Bowling rounds. And even that's getting run through apparently.
Oh, should I add one more?
Maybe. This looks very funky. Increasing volume here too on this candle. It's a lot of volume coming in actually. Oh my goodness, do you see how much volume is coming in here, Trey?
Yeah, I see it. Why didn't you do this earlier?
Yeah, that should have happened like 5 candles ago. This is interesting. The candle itself is not very big.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me see what my contracts are at. Oh, almost 200%.
Jeez. It's okay, Trey.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think. No, that's stupid. That's
What?
really stupid. Because if you just buy the break, you could sell it. But I was thinking like if you buy the break and then you add again at the retest, so you don't miss.
But like, imagine it just doesn't go.
Yeah,
Like,
but then your first contract is just fucked.
yeah.
I meant messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is hard. Being family friendly is hard.
I know, right? No, it's okay. It's the main thing for this trade is just being able to like record the trade, and then like it doesn't really matter, I guess, if there's like viewers or not. It's just like so that we have content for like YouTube Shorts and things like that. So
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, that's a good way.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're starting out and stuff.
Yeah, I kind of figured like if I make the chart big enough, you'll be able to see like the candles like on the bottom half, and then like my face on the top half. And then it'll be like a
Yeah,
YouTube short or reel or whatever, you know. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, like me kind of talking through the trade or whatever. There's this other guy who does it really well actually. I forgot his name, but I really liked his like type of style of videos, so that's what I was kind of going for. I think he streams on like Twitch though. Maybe I'll try out Twitch too. Jeez,
Possible re-entry right here? No? Nah.
maybe. I don't know. Volume is just so weird right now. We get dead volume on that entire move down, and then we get a spike of volume, and then we just do that. You know, like.
Yeah,
what's
the
going
5
on?
minute looks funny. There's like 3 giant candles.
Yeah. Oh, that's a huge engulfing.
Yeah.
I guess if this candle goes red, I guess in theory you go puts again. Red candle confirmation after the big engulfing. I don't think we've seen that clean of an engulfing in a while, actually. It's quite interesting, actually. But
I'm up 18% on my portfolio again today.
sheesh. How many times do you do that in a row? 4 days in a row and you double your money?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Retest here, I guess. Yeah, really trying to wait for this 5 minute to close here. Yeah. We shall see.
The thing though on is like on the 5 minute, the buying volume is higher than the selling volume. Like if you look at the bars.
Yeah. Yeah, buying is definitely higher than selling. That's for sure. Oh, wow. 3 seconds till 5 minute count close out. Do we get pushed lower? No, we don't. Calls.
YOLO? Just kidding.
Potentially. 4170s for 3.1 right now is what I'm looking at. SPX. I'm gonna get close above this, what's this, what are we at right now in terms of EMAs on the 1 minute of SPY?
1 minute? We're right at VWAP.
Okay.
It touched the 21 and it got pushed below VWAP.
Yeah, that's, okay, this is 21. Yeah. $31.70 calls. Do I want them? That's a question. Oh, also, so one of the guys that was streaming, he uses like this, like it's like I think it's a Australian brokerage or something, but it's like it's super cool. Like the UI is like trading view, but then you said like bars and stuff. Like it's hard to describe, but like you said like bars like in between each other, and so like you don't even need to put the actual order in, but it like you can move up and down where your stops are, and then where your price targets are. It's like doing a Fibonacci, like you know, like the Fibonacci retracements, like those types of bars, but you can just move those up and down to like just put stops and like buy signals.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that.
Yeah. It's like it's really cool. Like I think that's an awesome concept. Like I think that'll be like quite successful actually. But I mean, hey, something new though, and I think that'll also help like a lot of beginners too. You know,
Yeah.
getting into trading. But yeah. Oh, I forgot what it's called though. I probably have it somewhere on my phone saved. Maybe I don't. It had like an interesting name too. can't even remember if it's like Australian or not, actually. Australian. It was like, I know the logo was like blue or something. I can't remember what it was exactly, but once I find that, I'll definitely looking. Stock brokerage, pips. Yeah, I feel like it was Australian. Stock brokerage, pips. Dang, maybe I don't. I need to find the guy again. He's on YouTube somewhere, but yeah, he does a really good job with like TA and breaking down stuff. So, I just thought it was really cool how he did his trading though. Just something you've never seen, I guess. But yeah, SPY right now, kind of shaky, I'll be honest. We're sitting at this big level on the 5-minute, kind of proving that this is just making a larger support/resistance. Big candle here, in terms of buying. But again, really weird, just because we're not seeing high volume here. I mean, that's a big candle and we're just not seeing anything. I mean, last time that happened, we had this complete sell-off here. So maybe we go reverse to the upside here. This is really interesting though. Really interesting. Yeah, okay. Kind of just waiting for right now. SPY, it is breaking out through here right now, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I think we'll probably just consolidate for a little bit while here until we make some kind of move. Again, I guess the overall theory of TA right now is that we're going to continue to move lower. Just because once again we had this ascending wedge, which we're kind of just trading through for a little bit, and we finally broke out, made a slight move down, and then made an even lower move down. So best guess, we keep moving down, but once again, as I was saying before, we really want to pay attention to volume, and right now volume is either A, not consistent, or B, just all over the place. So yeah, trading right now, it's a little bit weird, I won't lie. Also true, apparently Oxy, the Occidental Petroleum is just melting up right now. 21 pullback, or 9 pullback, and it's just going off.
Again?
Yeah, I think today we went from 70 to 74.
Dang.
And
The
it's
calls
just
are
been a
up
straight
like
line.
300%.
Jeez. Yeah, that's the
And
type
that's-
of one you kind of just buy in holes like us.
Yeah. That's like 3 DTE too.
3 DTE, 300%?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's insane. Oh my goodness. Chinese stocks potentially staging comeback. Oh yeah, we're back at market open here on Alibaba. Really big. Question is, it's just dead volume. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. This is hard. Right now, yeah, just waiting game, I guess. Yeah. Oh, also, I think also like another good thing about streaming Tree is that like to get like monetized on YouTube, you not only need to have like 1,000 subscribers, but also you need to have like 4,000 watch hours. And
Yeah.
I mean streams, they're longer, and so I mean, you know, even if
Oh,
you get less views, it's not bad.
do you see this red candle? Oh my goodness.
Wait, what?
On the 1 minute on SPY?
Yeah, I mean that looks kind of rough, but I mean we've had candles like this though, no? Did it just happen really quick?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like in 2 seconds.
I'm not surprised then. Increasing volume starting here.
Oh, dude, should get puts. I just need to do one more trade, and then I'm done. So. Ah, no, you
This
shouldn't
is how
rush
you
it.
trap
Rush it.
yourself. Yeah. Yeah.
Famous last words again today.
Oh my goodness. And once again, these like stochastic crossovers tree, like an oversold or overbought, they're hitting. Today caught the move down. I think this is about 30 minutes ago on the first move down. But yeah. Damn.
If it closes below 413.50,
I like puts. I definitely
like a
do.
nice strong close though.
Yeah, also
like
volume's definitely looking better here.
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah, I got my entry in.
I didn't, cause I'm slow.
SPX 4125 is entry at 5.7 here. Again, this is the one that I don't really wait for the close. I'm kind of just letting it run out. Again, some indicators keying me in there are the increasing volume and just the overall selling. Also this break, this is kind of where I played it off of. Again, if you want confirmation, you can wait for it a little bit, but kind of played it off this break here. But yeah. I'm gonna be selling one contract here for a $70 gain. Kind of waiting to see what to do with this other contract here. Yeah. Just waiting with this other contract. Nice.
Oh, dude, I didn't get
Awesome.
in.
No,
couldn't get
tree. What?
I couldn't get filled.
No.
I was trying to wait for like a little pullback, but yeah, I missed this one.
No. Alright,
okay.
well, I'll let this one ride out. My other ones, I'm moving my stop to 25%. Current contract is up 50% right now. Not too bad at all. Still like increasing volume here. 6 seconds till candle close. We are retracing, which is rather concerning. Not terrible yet though. Weird close actually. I don't mind it. We need to keep pushing lower though. Not double out here. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. Volume is really weird here. Like on any other day, I would be closing out this position here. Right here actually. But I mean, we don't really have much support though, is the thing. This is the 413 level, which is why I was thinking about closing it out. Just because psychological support, as I was talking about. But if we break through this 413 on high confidence, on a big candle here, I like this all the way down to 412.41. If we get this closed right at 413, I may just sell. But yeah, we do get a solid move down here. 412.89. 6 more seconds till close here. No, it's holding its 413. I think I may be exiting here potentially. Yeah, we're holding 413. Exiting. Do I exit trade?
Yes.
What are thoughts?
Well,
It held the 413.
I guess it's in like a downwards channel, because I have like 2 lines, top and bottom, and it rejected 3 times on the top, and that's why I got this move. But then there's also a bottom.
Yeah, okay. Exiting 41%. Nice. Solid. Total gain on that trade, so $70 was my first exit. Second exit was 180, so roughly around, after like there's some tax and commission stuff, but roughly a $225 trade. Not bad at all.
Nice. Very nice.
Also, once again, reason why I'm exiting here, and of course we move lower. It's again kind of because volume on this candle right here that we kind of got like broken even on. It wasn't great. Also, I'm starting to get buy signals on the Bollingers here, which today have just hit over and over and over again. So not something necessarily I want to fight. Also saying before, psychologically, 413, those big levels there. Another reason why I exited, why I did. But yeah, very successful trade there, I'll say. Again, kind of weird now that I'm actually doing all the trades out loud and stuff, but I don't mind it. It's not terrible. But yeah.
Oh, I hesitated too much for that one.
You did hesitate too much. Oh, what did I just say? You did hesitate too much. That's what I meant to say. But I mean, you could even played it on that break though, right? Like on that previous break, like the 4-13-5 break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even catch that full thing either. That probably was a 100% trade from top of the trend line, or channel coming down. Oh, and we close under 413. That's annoying.
Yeah, we have 1 minute
5 minute.
for the 5 minute.
Oh no, Tree. If we close under this, I'm gonna be so sad. 5 minute close under. It's okay. I'm not gonna be sad. It's fine. Everything's okay.
Everything is okay. Oh, Caleb.
Contracts currently sitting at 65%. Oh, we might be retracing though. 10 more seconds until 5 minute candle close. Oh, this is a big one actually. This is also the hour and 30-minute candle close here. So if we close under, very high likeliness we push lower. Do we retrace? Ooh. That is not only the hour, but the 30-minute, 5-minute, and 1-minute candle close under big level 413. Yeah, that's a big close. Very, very big close. But hey.
Re-enter? Re-enter?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I might buy one.
Yeah, that is basically all the confirmation you can possibly get on a single candle, so... unless you're looking for... I think that was also... No, that wasn't 2-hour close, but yeah, that was also the hour close and stuff, but... Yeah...
I'm gonna wait a bit for like a pullback or something.
That's fair, yeah. This 413 is just holding right now, though. Volume definitely starting to pick up here compared to what it was like an hour ago, which is good. Breakout pretty imminent here.
Ooh, it's still going.
Yeah, it is still going. Not terrible, though. Really thinking I want to re-enter, I won't lie.
Dude, is it gonna break today's lows?
Contract's up 80% by the way right now.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna FOMO.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, also that wasn't like my current position. I was just saying like the contracts from before were up 80%.
Alright, if it breaks lows, then I'll enter.
Breaks lows. Okay.
So 412,
412.
35.
Okay. I like it, I like it. Big, big, big candle here. For selling off.
Dude, this is crazy. There's like no pullback. Okay, it's breaking.
Yep.
Ever so slightly.
Again, this is not necessarily the close you want to have when you're selling here. Just because you basically get right there and then you don't fully break through it. Once again, we're seeing this increasing volume. It's definitely what you want to see when you're selling here. picked up 2 more contracts on SPX for shorts. I picked up the 4115s. I picked up 2 of those at on average cost basis of 6.1. They're currently sitting at 6.8, seems to be the market price. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to close out one pretty quickly here just to secure some profits. I'm being relatively conservative right now just because we've had a pretty good day so far. But yeah, closing out one
I
here.
bought one and I'm up like 20% already. Holy shit.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, closing out one here at 7.3, so $120 right there. Holding on to the other here.
I had to sell. I like when I got into that trade, I wasn't very confident, so I sold for 25%.
Hey, 25% is something you should always take. 25% is, it's always good.
Because the next level, it's at 412 right now, but the next level I have is 411.50 50 -ish.
Yeah. We are retracing back up here on the 1 minute here though.
All right, pretty good day.
Yeah.
I didn't want to kill my streak.
Yeah, I'm exiting here. Getting out at 6.4, so only $30 on the second contract. The first contract is 100, so 130 on that trade there. So yeah, it was up what 250, 130, 380 on those bigger trades, and then the first trade we hit. I actually don't know exactly how much I was up, but that might have been roughly 400-ish. So yeah, I think that's around a $700 day trade.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Not even pretty good. That's...
Yeah.
No, I was gonna cuss.
Yeah, that is not bad at all. Honestly, I didn't think that this is how it would go when I was streaming either, because I feel like streaming and actually having everything recorded is like...
Makes you a little more nervous.
Yeah, it's so much more nerve-wracking, because
Yeah.
like, if you make a mistake, it's like, well, it's right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good trade to go in on.
Oh, now it's gonna go back
I'm
to
actually really
mine.
happy about all the trades we made today. Like they're in relatively decent confidence.
Yeah. All right, I'm up 21% today.
Jeez, 21% on the entire account. What a day.
Pretty nutty.
Yeah.
Yesterday was like 18%.
Yeah. Oh, and then okay, what is the sorry, I don't know how long ago this was sent, but what is the reasoning for putting so much emphasis on the candle closes exactly? Isn't it basically arbitrary depending on the time period? Yeah, it definitely is arbitrary depending on the time period. However, it's really the main one you want to be looking at is the 1 minute. Sure, the 1 minute is arbitrary to the 5 minute, and yeah, there are sometimes candles that are within the seconds and stuff like that. But typically speaking, you get a lot more volatility when you get towards the end of the candle there. And like, I think she was talking about this before, 14:52, so this was 14 minutes ago. This candle was basically green. And so when you're green like that, I mean, and only the information you've gotten to that far is this, most likely speaking, you want to go calls. And again, that's the thought of the retail trader, right? You want to go calls because you're above all 4 major moving averages. Volume is dead, but it's starting to pick up for the last few candles, and you want to move up. So you buy up calls, and that within the last like 10 seconds is when you have a lot of the people with a lot more money and a lot more experience wanting to sell you off there. So that's when you get like within literally 10 seconds like complete move down. Again, 1 minute candle close confirmation, it's not huge by any means. It's big in terms of just getting some sort of confirmation, but generally speaking, the longer periods of times you go, so like the 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, an hour, when you get those candle closes, especially like 5 minute compared to 1 minute, those confirmations are definitely a lot stronger in terms of going one way or the other. But yeah, that's kind of how that works. 76%. But yeah. Alrighty, Trey, you need a diff, I'm guessing?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm good. For
You're
today.
good? Yeah,
Be
today
back
was...
tomorrow.
Alrighty, sounds good. I will catch you later, Trey.
Alright, have a good one.
You too, Trey. But yeah. I'm not sure, gotcha. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, that's kind of why those kind of closes are important there. But yeah, generally speaking, 1 minute, it's like, it gives you like 50% of confidence, but if the 1 minute is closing at the same time as like the 5 minute and 15 minute, for example, that gives you higher confidence. Again, nothing's 100%, especially not on the market. And if anyone tells you otherwise, they're probably trying to bait you into doing some, into you buying like one of their programs or whatever. But yeah, that's why you usually want to wait for at the very least the 1 minute candle close, but waiting for the 5 to 15 minute isn't terrible as well. However, you can sometimes miss moves if you wait for like too long of confirmation, like the 30 minute or 1 hour. So that's why I kind of just play it as it kind of comes. If it happens to be on the hour, again, it gives me more confirmation to head lower. But yeah, that's why I was kind of just waiting on the was it the 5 minute? Yeah, the 5 minute close under, and so helps me go puts there on the 5 minute. 1 minute we kind of got the same thing, but once again, kind of just going over why I didn't go on the trade as soon as we kind of held under 413. 413 was this big level right here. We had a couple candle closes under, which was really big, and so once we got this fourth candle close under, I really liked it, and so my puts I got entered right at the top of this candle here, because we didn't only just get one candle close under the 413, we got 4 in a row, and I believe this was the 5 minute close and hour close right here. Well, not hour close, sorry, 30 minute close right here. So when you get those 4 closes in the 1 minute under and the 30 minute, just again more confirmation to go under, and then that's where we get the 2 gigantic red candles. We move down, and then I exit one here, and then exit another when we were exit one here, retrace, and exit another here. But yeah, that's generally how that kind of trade goes. But yeah, I think I'm only gonna be on for maybe the next 10 minutes or so. Up roughly 780 today, so I want to be relatively conservative in my trades. Basically, unless I see something close to perfect, I'm probably not going to hit a trade here. But I can definitely do like some Q&As on certain stocks in the short term or long term, if you guys got anything. But other than that, I'll just keep rambling on for now. Yeah, okay, so we also tend to do this a lot after big moves down. You even kind of saw it here. When you get a lot of candles kind of coming down here, especially on the red side, you kind of get consistent, I guess, move downs. When you get one-way directional stuff, usually doesn't happen only like that, especially not on the 1 minute. So you get some kind of pullback, and then this is where you usually want to... Sometimes it's like a wedge, sometimes it's like whatever. You'll hear a bunch of different names about it, but yeah, typically when you get big moves, don't try go and catch another big move right after it, because the likeliness of it happening is not great. Also, something to take note, when you have big moves like this, IV, or implied volatility, so that's like the just like the basis that options traders kind of see how much a stock is going to potentially move within a given period of time. When you see that type of stuff happening like that, IV tends to shoot up as well. So if we start to consolidate here, the reason why it's also kind of bad to enter a contracts right after a big move, on top of the fact that we may just consolidate, is the fact that IV is going to be higher based off of this move, and you'll start to IV crush. And what this means is that, so there's something called premiums on the options chain, which actually reflect the price of options. So on a very basic level, options, what they really are, you know, just the premiums are based off of 100 times whatever that stock is. But yeah, there's a lot more that goes into the actual premiums and pricing of options. But Yeah. Also, bear flag forming right there or not. Bear flag potentially. Again, I don't like confirming anything because, especially on the 1 minute, like it's good to have like these larger channels that have a lot more data in them. But for something like this, in theory, you could consider a bear flag also. For those of you that don't know, bear flag, what it really does is just kind of looking like you get that move down, you get kind of bounce back up, and then you push even lower. Um, and so yeah, in theory, this is a bear flag here. However, if we, I just like a little bit more confirmation that we push a little bit lower and we kind of move in between here. Also, it helps if it's on larger time frames. Um, Once again, like this channel or this kind of area was being formed more so on the 5 minute too, which kind of helped out this break as well. But on the 1 minute here, this is just, I wouldn't necessarily pay attention to candle patterns or like specific candle patterns terribly much, other than like larger ones like wedges or channels or things like that. Just because, you know, everyone really has access to these same kind of patterns, and if everyone has access to it, the chances that, you know, people with more money are trying to bait you into thinking that it is like a bear flag, for example, are much higher. Same thing goes for like engulfing candles. I guess this one did work out here. A slight engulfing candle, kind of. But a lot of times they try baiting you that it's one way or the other, especially on the 1 minute, and then it'll just revert out of nowhere. Or not out of nowhere, but it kind of seems like nowhere. But yeah, that's generally how that goes as well. But yeah, kind of just waiting for a SPY to die down here. And once again, reason why I'm quite bullish, maybe even to the end of the day, or you know, I was bearish towards the end of the week. However, once again, these Bollingers on this 4-hour chart, 73% profitability. You're getting a bunch of buy signals here. Last time this happened, you know, we did go slightly lower, but we did pop up here. Something with here, you get the buy signals here, but this was basically a falling knife. Kind of hard to catch sometimes. But yeah, these buy signals have been relatively consistent with each other. So the fact that we're getting so many on the same level, kind of pushing me to believe that we go higher by end of the week. But yeah, definitely do need a breakout out of this downtrend and see what happens Thursday. Thursday should be real interesting. Attending class, congrats for the big day. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Have a great one. But yeah, that will probably be the end of the stream here, guys. Again, if you guys have any questions, you can always leave them in the comments of the live streams after they get uploaded to YouTube. And yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day.